I am here to show you today my favorite tools. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you some of these things. So let's talk about organization first. So we try to get organized, right? This is one of my favorite little organizing tools. It is called Stash and Store, and you can put anything you want in it. And so I absolutely love this, and I have my tools in it. And what's really cool about this Stash and Store is you can take it with you to a retreat or wherever you want to go. So you just grab it, put it in your bag, and there you go. You can stick everything in it, have it right by your table. So that is a big organizer thing that I like. I also like to have Kai scissors with me when I go. So I have several sizes. The Kai scissors, they cut so well, so I highly recommend those. And then I like to use the Creative Grids rulers. We have several sizes, and this is the 6.5 by 24.5, and then we have this size, which is the 6.5 by 6.5 size. And I love these because they have that little sandpaper backing to them, so these work really well to hold down on your fabric. You will see me use, in some of our sessions that we're going to do, you'll see me use a lot the glue pin. So this is the Soline glue pin, and it has these nice refills, and so I use those a lot. So I'm going to tell you about those. I also love the Acorn Easy Precision, I'm going to say that wrong, Easy Precision Piecing System. That's hard to say. So this is to be able to put some extra starch right in your seams, and you're going to see me demonstrate that and use that a lot. So that's going to be coming up. And then, oh my goodness, sometimes I'm a certified Sew Kinda Wonderful teacher, and sometimes they have us iron those seams open. Whoa. So when we do that, it's kind of hard to get that seam open. Well, this strip stick, you just put that fabric right on that strip stick and it will open it for you. So I really like the strip sticks. We also sometimes teach paper piecing, and when we teach paper piecing, you need that add a quarter ruler. So an add a quarter ruler is among one of my favorite tools, so you'll want to have that for you. So I want to demonstrate this next little tool. It's a Zirkle magnetic pin holder, and I got to tell you why this is super, super cool. So I brought a bunch of pins, and these are my favorite pins, by the way. I'm going to grab these. These are the Patchwork fine pins, because I like these for piecing because they're real long. So I like these a lot for that. So I'm going to show you here in a demo how you do these pins on this particular, if I can hold them here. All right, so you go just like this, hold them close, and they go just like that and spread out all around. Isn't that cool? So there you can have that, and then you have the pins right at your fingertips when you want. Awesome! So I really like that. I like the Bobbin Holders, and there's several different kinds. There's the larger one or the smaller one, but these Bobbin Holders, they really keep you organized. So who needs to be organized, right? Yeah, me! I need to be organized. So we all need to be organized. And this is a mini stash holder, so you can do a mini one. Maybe that's better for retreats for you. We have the chalk pencil, and so the chalk pencil is something that you're going to use as well. And I also like to use just a regular chalk pencil too. So you can just get a pencil, or you can use this one. I do like the mechanical one, and I do like it because it comes with extra lead that you can put in your pencil. So I like that a lot, and comes with different colors, so then you can do that. I also like to use the friction pin, and there's a lot of controversy on the friction pin. Some people don't like to use it, but I like to use it on some fabric when I test it that it's going to be okay, because you can mark things and then you go with your iron and iron it, and because of the friction it just comes right off. So that is a really good tool. And everybody needs a seam ripper, right? You can't get by without that seam ripper. It's going to be your best friend. I hope that we don't have to use it, but if we do, we can use the seam ripper. And I like one with a good grip. So this one is actually a clover one, and it has a really nice grip to it. I was looking for mine, but that's okay. Alrighty, and then we have, oh yeah, you got to have a rotary cutter, right? And you need a good one. I always tell my husband, you got your garage full of tools, so I need the best tools. I like this one in particular because it's got the ergonomic handle on it. So that one you'll see me use a lot in class because of that. It makes it really easy. And then I'm going to show you a little bit about this gripper. This gripper, I will actually use this and give a demo on this in our class that I'm going to teach on accurate cutting, because this will help you with accurate cutting. And so we will use this pretty soon, and I'll get to show you and demo that, but you're going to like that. So when we talk about seam rippers, I should have grabbed this when I grabbed the regular seam ripper. This is an electric seam ripper. Oh, girls and gals, this will help you so much more. So this one will actually has battery operated, and you push the button and zip, zip, zip. And I will demo this when I do one of my pieces, because you know I'm going to mess up sometime, right? Nah, not Norma. And then we have 505 spray, this adhesive spray, and I do like for you to use this sometimes in different things. And if I get time in one of my tips section, I'm going to try to do a section on adding a label to your quilt, and I use the adhesive spray for that a lot. So I will show you some of that and how to use that. Best press, another girl's best friend. We got to have our best press. So best press is something that will give a light starch to your fabric and freshen up your fabric. And I like to use this quite a bit, and you don't want to overuse it, but I will be using it when I'm doing my piecing section, and so we'll get to talk about that. A wool pressing mat. Oh my goodness, the wool pressing mat is definitely something that you will absolutely love. It keeps everything flat, and it keeps the heat in. And so my girlfriend got me one recently that is the size of my whole ironing board. So I will tell you that you will love the wool pressing mat. So that is definitely a must. And we also have to have a mat. So I'm going to talk about different mats and talk about a self-healing mat and what it is and what it'll do in my section when we talk about cutting precisely, because I will tell you my preferred mat. So we'll talk about that. So another little tool, tiny little tool that is going to be the best money you're going to ever spend. It is called the 12-in-1 gauge, and it's a measuring gauge, and it actually has all kind of measurements all around it. But I use it a lot for my 1/4 inch, my 1/4 inch, so I use it for that. And I'm telling you that it has 1 1/4, 5/8, it has all kinds of measurements. So you're going to love this, and I use this a lot. So I'm not even sure what the price is, but it'll be the best money you spend. It's very inexpensive, by the way, so you will love that. Now, this is something that you can buy anywhere, any place, but it's something I always have in my bag, and that is these Post-it notes and a Ziploc bag, because I am always Post-it noting something and putting it in my Ziploc bag, keeping myself organized, and you'll see me in my classes, I'm real organized, so we'll learn about doing that. All right, we got to talk about a couple more things. So we have the Aurifil thread. I want to tell you my favorite thread is the 50 weight Aurifil thread for piecing. And I like it because it's a perfect weight, lightweight enough, and I use it in my bobbin and when I'm sewing. So we'll talk more about that in the piecing class. And my other thing I like is the purple fang. Yeah, you got to have a purple fang. So that holds things when we're piecing, and you'll see that again in my piecing segment. And Sewing Edges by Marcy Baker. I use these quite frequently, and I am going to demonstrate those in the next session when we do the scant 1/4 inch. So watch for that. And my favorite tool of all time, what is it? It's the Martelli mat. So I love this thing. I tell you why, because it has such a nice turn to it. It really turns really nicely for me, and it comes with an ironing mat that you can put on, or it comes with the grid like this. So I use this a lot in my classes, and you'll see me use that. So I would highly suggest one of these. So I hope you had fun today and learned something, and maybe you learned about some new tools. And next session, we're going to talk about scant 1/4 inch. So join me, won't you? We'll see you soon.